Have you ever stopped to think that a good part of what's in your house simply serves no purpose at all? Most people live surrounded by clutter, disguised as useful items, sentimental keepsakes, or cute decorations. But in the end, all of that just takes up space, gets in the way of cleaning, and makes your home look worse. I'm the facilitator, and today we're getting straight to the point. 30 useless items that everyone has at home but shouldn't, and get ready, because you'll probably relate to more than half of them. The first item on the list is one of the most common: plastic containers without lids. Everyone has a cabinet or a drawer with a pile of random containers that seem to multiply on their own, but not a single lid fits any of them. The idea is that one day they might be useful, but that day never comes. And the worst part, these orphan containers take up a ridiculous amount of space and make everything look disorganized. Seriously, do yourself a favor. If it doesn't have a lid, throw it out. The second item is the mountain of plastic bags you've accumulated. Some people have an entire drawer just for that, and when they open it, it looks like a plastic explosion. Sure, it's good to keep a few, but dozens? No, keep only the ones you actually use and recycle the rest. The third useless item is the collection of old cables and chargers. You keep them thinking that one day you'll need them, but how many years has it been since that day never came? There are phone chargers from models that don't even exist anymore, USB cables for gadgets you don't even remember owning. Besides collecting dust, they take up space that could be used for things that actually matter. Grab all those cables, test the ones that work, and take the rest straight to electronic waste. The fourth item is that bunch of pens, markers, and pencils scattered around the house. Half don't work, and the other half, you don't even remember where they came from. And there's always that cup of pens in the kitchen, the bedroom, and even the bathroom. What's the point of all that? Pick 3 that write well, and that's it. Toss the rest. Come on, admit it. You've got at least one pen in your house that doesn't work, right? The fifth useless item is the set of kitchen towels that are stained, torn, or faded. People keep them as if they were war memorabilia. That's no reason to leave them there, smelling bad and making your kitchen ugly. Replace them, refresh the space, and make your environment nicer. The sixth item is that doormat at the entrance that has already lost its color and looks like it survived a world war. Doormats are practical, yes, but they need to be clean and in good condition. If yours looks like a retired rag, it's no longer doing its job. Throw it out and buy a new one. Your home will thank you. The seventh item is the arsenal of jars and glass containers kept to reuse. Reusing is fine, but when you have 20 mayonnaise jars and absolutely no real use for them, it's just hoarding. They take up space, get greasy, and almost never serve any purpose. Keep 2 or 3 and recycle the rest. The ninth item is the set of old towels. They're frayed, stained, and smell musty, but they're still there for emergencies. No emergency justifies using a towel that feels like sandpaper. Keep 2 or 3 for cleaning and get rid of the rest. The 10th item is a kitchen classic: expired spices. Go ahead, open your cabinet and check that oregano from 2024 is still there, isn't it? Old spices lose their flavor, their smell, and they can even attract bugs. Clear them out and keep only what you actually use. The 11th item is the famous fridge magnet, or rather, the entire collection that makes your fridge look like a flea market bulletin board. They break the visual harmony and make the kitchen look messy. Pick 1 or 2 that really mean something and remove the rest. The 12th item is the set of deformed pillows, that pillow that looks like a pancake, that has lost its shape and has all the stuffing balled up inside. Besides being uncomfortable, it's unhygienic, and changing the pillowcase won't fix it. The problem is inside. The 13th item is the excess of decorative throw pillows. Having a few is great. It adds charm, but when your sofa looks like a shop display window, it's too much. Plus, they collect dust and are a pain to clean. less is more. The 14th item is the pile of old magazines. You keep them thinking you'll reread them or use them for something, but nobody ever does. They just collect dust and create visual clutter. If there's something important, take a picture and recycle the paper. The 15th item is random paperwork, paid bills, manuals for products you don't even own anymore, expired warranties. This is the kind of invisible clutter that fills folders, drawers, and cabinets. Today, everything is digital. Scan it and get rid of the rest. The 16th item is old decorative candles. They've lost their color. They're dusty. And honestly, you haven't lit them in years. They decorated a corner once and were forgotten. Throw them out and make space for something new. The 17th item is old toys. Even people who don't have kids usually keep a childhood toy or cute gifts that no longer serve any purpose. They age, collect dust, and throw off the harmony of the room. Keep one if it's special and let go of the rest. The 18th item is the pile of old and bent hangers in the closet. Besides leaving your clothes poorly hung, they give off an impression of carelessness. Invest in a uniform set and toss the broken ones. The 19th item is the broken or defective electronic device. Everyone has one. It serves no purpose anymore, but you keep it to fix someday, and that day never comes. Be honest. If you haven't fixed it by now, you're not going to. The 20th item is the bathroom rug. Not just any rug, the one that never dries, is always damp and smells like mildew. Besides being a paradise for fungi, it makes the space look dirty. Replace it with a washable, quick-drying one. The 21st item is the box of broken jewelry and accessories. Earrings without a pair, broken bracelets, tangled necklaces, all mixed together, waiting for a day that never arrives. Choose what you actually use and throw away the rest. The 22nd item is the wall clock that doesn't work. It's been stopped for months and you've even gotten used to it. But a frozen clock gives the impression of neglect, of time standing still. Either fix it or take it off the wall. The 23rd item is the pile of mugs. Yes, mugs. People get emotionally attached to them, but nobody needs 20. Keep your favorites and donate the rest. There are people who could really use them. The 24th item is the expired room diffuser. The liquid evaporated months ago, but the bottle is still there, taking up space. It seems like a small detail, but it's these little things that create a sense of carelessness. The 25th item is the pile of clothes for wearing at home. You know the ones. Old, torn, stained. They're not comfortable. You've just gotten used to them. Keep a few good ones and donate the rest. The 26th item is the picture frame with a faded photo. The colors are gone, the glass is dirty, and honestly, you don't even notice it anymore. Update the photo, change the frame, or simply remove it. The 27th item is duplicated cleaning products. 3 bottles of multi-purpose cleaner, 5 open sponges, and a bunch of half-used products. That's a waste of space and money. Organize and finish what you already have before buying more. The 28th item is the drawer full of expired medications. A classic. You'll find antibiotics from 5 years ago and syrup that looks fossilized. That is dangerous and useless. Separate what's still valid and dispose of the rest properly. The 29th item is the frame with a generic motivational quote, "Home sweet home," or "Enjoy life." They were trendy once, but now they're the symbol of lazy decor. If you want a nicer space, choose something authentic that really inspires you. And the 30th item, to end on a high note, is the famous junk corner. Everyone has one. It can be a drawer, a cabinet, a box, whatever. It's where everything goes when you don't know where else to put it. But guess what? Nothing in there is actually necessary. Open it, face it, and get rid of it today. Now tell me, how many of these items do you still have in your home? Was I right when I said you had at least half of them? Do you consider yourself a clutter hoarder or someone more cautious? Tell me in the comments, because I'll read them all. In the end, having less isn't about living with little. It's about living with purpose, with space, and with lightness. Because let's face it, a house full of useless things is the same as a mind full of distractions. A big hug, and see you soon.